Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 4 of our new Let's Play campaign of 0.17, the new version of Factorio. Somehow I was ready to say StarCraft, I don't know why. But we have our nice little base here, and this episode will be focusing on, well, first of all, we have this nice little base. It works, it grinds away at our red and green signs. It is currently working towards the car, so I can get a car because I like my car. There's one more thing that I actually need first. So this one we will need. In this episode, I'll be focusing on what I call the sacred path. And yeah, that's going to be a big design. So let's start immediately on the design part of it. For that, I'm going to need a blueprint. Let's B for blueprint library. And under here, we find one that's called measuring stick. I will stick. I'll put it into my blueprint. Welcome to Factorio blueprint book. And let's have a look at what it does. It looks completely illogical. It has a big power pole and a big power pole at the maximum distance they can, and a train track. I'm not going to build train tracks like this, but one of the things that I need to put this into the same blueprint because I want to make sure that as I build this, if you look at this, it'll jump by 2 tiles in either direction, instead of if I do like this, then it can jump by 1 tile, 1 tile, 1 tile, 1 tile, right? And that means if I build a big grid like this, and then suddenly I want to put train tracks in, then suddenly they're no longer possible to align them with my grid. Therefore, it's very important, obvious to say, but yeah, it's very important that the whole base gets built around a block system that includes, oh, that's not gonna work because it's right on top of that. Built on top of a grid system somehow. Group and pan up there. I think that could be okay. That could be okay, and it's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? I think I want to move it a bit further up. Maybe just like this. And obviously when I've built this, I don't really need the train tracks in there as well, anymore. So that's going to be like the first part. Let's build a little one here. Let's build a few more because we need it. Let's get some items that we absolutely need. That one, we need all of those. Thank you very much. And I guess that's all we need. Okay, so this will now make sort of a delimiter of where we are. And could I move it a bit further this way? Probably could. Now don't make the same mistake I've done a few times too many by now. What if I make it like this? Of just measuring exactly and then at the end just making a slight change because of reasons. I'm going to put this in my inventory, the deconstruction planner. And this one, if I hold shift, it will undo, remove anything that was placed, that was given as a command. I think that's gonna be it. So let's look at it the other direction as well. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 power poles, or the distance between them will be the distance of 3 power poles length. It'll give us a city block of about 100 tiles, or exactly 100 tiles. And that's very nice because that fits extremely well with... Really? Oh, there, yes. That fits extremely well with our with the roboports that we... Oh, look at that! Is that correct? I thought it was just because it's a new graphic here, so I just need to get used to it. There. And yes, I need to have those tracks there, otherwise I'll go crazy and I'll make a mistake. I've made this mistake several times before where I measured in one direction and not the other. Okay, so what we have now is basically the layout of a what I call a city block. It is kind of something I invented a couple of years ago, and I built pretty much all of my bases according to this, because that means you sort of have things compartmentalized in here and you build it inside there. But it also, right now we just need it for delimitation, and now between these blocks there will be a walking path, and that's what we're going to be building now, right now, on this channel. 23, that seems about right. And let's start with as far out as we can. So many people would probably at this stage of the game be very focused on increasing the iron production, for example. So you can build more. I'd like to build more in terms of iron, absolutely. But what I need more than that is actually, I need to make sure that the design for the future base is perfect. Nothing less than that. So we're going to make, here, let's do a design. Now we're going to do a generic smelting design that we'll be using pretty much for everything. The idea is that I get one item in on the outside, the product to be mined. And on the inside, I get coal. So always need coal as well. And there. So that's now where it's, so we need to bring coal in, and we need to bring it in here. And then I need to bring it on to the next one. This will be the outbound. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take this one out for now. And that means that one is going to be here. And that one's going to be here. Means I need an underground belt here and an underground belt here. So this one is where coal comes in. It merges into the inside of the belt and goes around. That means we need to bring stuff in from the outside belt, and then it'll be put into the inside belt. This, and we need a few power poles as well. This is the minimum number of power poles that can be used for any design, so that's obviously the design I choose. Now we use the brilliant Control-C copy function. Copy the whole damn thing here. Place it. And place it. And now it's just filling in the blanks. Over here we're going to put this into boxes. Those boxes, do I have that? 1, 2. And do I have enough of these? Nope. We'll build them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. This is very easy to build, in my opinion. You look at how, okay, if you build it correctly, that is. And this is now where hold down the control key. No, no control. Just hold down the key and hover over. It'll only build them at the locations where you have ghosts. Brilliant. Love that feature. I think it was there in 16, but I think it's working much better here in 17. Because I didn't really use it before, but I'm loving it now. So it just seems a bit strange that if it's already always been there. But you never know. There's a lot of hidden features in this game that are really hard to come by. And suddenly you see someone like, what the hell did you just do? There. So we need some coal coming in, obviously. There, that's the coal, and I'll just jump start it. And that's logistics. Logistics is working. This. What I will do though is I'll build one of these. Let's build a few here. Put it in a box. I don't need a lot, but it just need a bit, because I will at some point want to need it. And we definitely need some lights in here. This beautiful little area. there so we can see what's going on. And this is now producing a lot of pollution, so most likely it just needs a bit of defense as well. Okay, so we are now slowly working our way. You can see how much is actually being input. It's kind of coal constrained at this point. And let's see, research-wise, yeah, we're going into the electric energy distribution afterwards. Is that correct? And I think that one's actually, you know, I don't need the car right now. As much as I like the car, that's really not what I need. And I'll get it afterwards. I wonder if I lost all the progress. We'll find out. Okay, so what I need is this part. This is the sacred path. So usually when I build, previously I built a path that was 4 tiles wide. Now, this thing is, a lot of people are asking how I do this. I have chosen to keybind this something else. I think it's by default, it's plus and minus on the keypad. But I've chosen to read to it to control and scroll wheel. It makes it really easy to change the size. Oh, look at that. Because the reach is bigger, this is also bigger. Oh, this is going to be so nice when we do landfill. Oh, never mind. That's not what we're going to do now. So usually I would have a path goes this wide, but you know, we're getting older. Our eyesight is not what it used to be. So we are going to make a wider path here. It's also going to be a more beautiful base. You'll also notice that red and green wire are free as long as you place it as part of a blueprint. That does seem a bit strange. Look at this. I just press Q and then I get a a ghost image so I can place it down so I can use it for planning. I don't have enough to really go out here, but I can use it for planning as well, like this. Not really particularly, typical. Yeah. So this is, I'm going to need a lot of it. This is why I'm building such a big one for something as trivial as stone bricks, because it just needs, the base just needs it. And I will eventually, it does seem like there's something beneath it, isn't there? Yeah, there's a bit of ghost images. I will eventually move everything so that nothing is on the bus or is on the path, because it is sacred. By this point, I just need to get this ball rolling here. And we're going to do a bit of cutting. And we need the electric energy distribution so we can build the big power poles. And then we need the better furnaces, because we are going to need it. We are going to need the better furnaces for more iron going through this area. Oh, let's mark this one with stone bricks. Like that. Oops. Remember to confirm, otherwise it doesn't work. Confirm. I like the new UI. Of course, have to say that, but I really do like it. Is that correct? Doesn't seem correct. Anyway, copy, Control C, copy, and let's place it over here. Clear out this path. I would like to build, I would like to clear the forest using grenades, but I can't really do that. Oh, look at that. It looks like I shifted the whole damn thing one tile somehow. Something got shifted a bit. I don't think this is correct. No, it's not. And that one is actually here. Take these out. I thought there was something wrong. This is so important to get it right in the beginning, and it's rather difficult to spot these things immediately. So this one, let's actually do it with a copy. That was, now I get the advanced material processing that we need as well. did look a bit wrong, and that one looks a lot better. Luckily this is pretty easy to fix, so no problems there. It's all about aesthetics at this point. Not all about, but efficiency is... Aesthetics is also about... Or efficiency is also about aesthetics. I see a lot of people who build bases that are just, oh yeah, this is work, now it's up and running. And it's really difficult to transition out of something that is inherently just a hack. Great. So what we do now is actually, we're going to go up to our, yep, like that, to this location. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Damn. And pick up the steel. Great. Let's build a lot of these. There we go. Lots and lots, a lot of those. Okay. And we still have a lot of these steel. So what we can also do now, once we have this advanced material processing, we can actually upgrade these so they can farm a lot faster, which is what we need. Let's get some more of the mining drills, because we also need those. Let's see that here. How many do we get? 11 in total. Not a lot, but it is. I guess beggars can't be choosers here. You gotta use what we have. And that one, we're now going to build this grid. I'd like to be able to build it all the way around, just so we have this completely settled. And I'll also build some lights, because lights are extremely important as part of this design. Yeah, and the measuring stick on the other side, that's also relevant. The reason why I'm using the measuring stick is because then I get the red and green with us here. So that could be here and here. That was material processing. We are going to build that first. I will build 1, 2, 3, 1. That's 16, which is what I have along this edge. I think I'll build it before I build all these. Don't need those as urgently. And unfortunately, I don't have enough iron to be able to blow things up with grenades. That's just the way it has to be. So it's going to be a bit of the old-fashioned way of working here. And this is also answering the question to anyone who says, hey, why are you not speedrunning? Because this is me speedrunning. I'm going to be focused on building nice square city blocks and paths and all that brilliant stuff, and clearing the forest so it looks nice. I hope it turns it into a much more aesthetic base, but it's certainly not something that works as a speedrunner. And I like this part. I like this base way more. This speedrunning is impressive, but spending an insane amount of time just to be done with the game as fast as possible does not resonate with my mentality. No, we're building this for fun. I don't want to rush through and build it, get it done as fast as possible. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. No, I'm not kidding me. I'm just making mistakes here. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's see. One more thing. I'll do these corners. Maybe even like this. That's actually not bad. I think I'll do that. And let's see. We have these now built, so let's put them in here. This will upgrade our production. How did that not add up? Oh, I have 18. Okay, well, I've just built 2 more then. Don't need to do it for copper because we have plenty of copper here. There. Now that doesn't work because we are still constrained here. So what I need to do is actually go up here and build more iron up here. This is kind of important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, there's no magical thing about why it's 6. It just like it. Inventory. That one, actually, I might want that first. Military could also need that at some point. One here. Yeah. And that one and that one. Lights here, light there. Is this working? Yes, it is. Good. I guess that one's out as well. Yeah. Anyone else? Kind of. They're starting to struggle a bit. Hopefully I'll have some better steel production somewhere else soon enough. What else? We can continue to build these, but it will be the iron that's going to be our difficult part. Sorry, I think I touched the mic, which is kind of vulnerable to a friendly pad. There. I can build some more of these. And actually we should have built more lamps as well. Alright, so, oops. Oh, that's actually an interesting thing, this one. So you have different tiers. So for example, if I wanted like an attack one, I could make it different. I don't think I'm going to use it particularly much, and not as in the way that it's been sort of drawn out as how it could be done. All right, unfortunately that's a bit of a chopping here, so let's do that while we handcraft. Oh, that sound. Dirt. So the point of having this city block and the sacred path is one of the things that I find really annoying when I watched other YouTubers. And one of the reasons why I don't watch other YouTubers is the insistence on building on the path. The path is for driving, and if you just build it, it's like, oh yeah, this underground, this could be right near. Yeah, you're gonna ruin everything in terms of where you can drive in your base. And I want to know that the path is clear, the path is sacred, no one's driving on it. So yeah, I gotta go up to this location, copy, including this, and this is my way of building. Yeah. Gotta be a bit unique. The lights. Yeah, of course it's not powered because I forgot to put the previous one, but still. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yeah, what did we just get? We got, I don't know what we just got, honestly. We're getting the toolbar now. There's a bit more inventory space. Let's also get that one. And yeah. Oh, I can get grenade damage. That's actually going to be handy as well. Okay, so this is now done. Moving forward to the next area. Yeah, and then remember, make it a nice counter. This. And go. This part, it's easier for me to just copy this part and put it in. Also have to remember, I want to build this blueprint perfect so that I can use this as city block for a copy to all the other ones, which means it must have full red, green all the way around. It must have the right lights built everywhere that the lights need to go, because this will be our template for all future city blocks. And then I can also put it into the blueprints, so you can have that available C and Shift V. No, that's not it. And Shift C. We get this one. Zoom in closer. It's very gloomy without the lights. Luckily, we have lights right there. And I can't say at this point what I'm going to use the red and green wire for, but since it's cheap, not even cheap, it's free to get it, I really don't see a point not to. That was totally not necessary for me to remove those, but I did. Yeah, there's a bit of clearing in this area, but that's okay. That's a small part of it. It's going to be nice once we have the car up and running, and that's probably going to be something we're going to be doing next time as well. Just getting the car up. Clear enough space in here for, not for that one. And let's do copy of this thing, because then I can just rotate it and put it there. I am looking forward to getting this one completed so we can see so you can see how beautiful it actually is when it's done. And I'm going to run around just making sure that I have all the lights so that I can take a nice blueprint of it and put it into the blueprint library. Drawberry. That's how it goes. That one, and that was circuit network, also done. Yeah, I know. I know about this one. I know. You're looking at me and you're already raging in the comment section about my lack of adherence. Control V to recall the last blueprint. Luckily it fits exactly. Here. Here. And that's it. That's the blueprint. Look at this. And if I highlight this, you get nice blueprints here. The one thing that isn't done actually is this part. So I'll do that one. Don't think I did it here. Nope, not yet. And then I'll take a blueprint and then we'll just, I also move a bit faster on this. Oh, hello, biters. Hello. They want to see the sacred path and the walking. Just see the sights, the 7 wonders of the world. All right, so I'm going to take a blueprint. I'm going to start with a bit of a copy thing here. Actually, I need to go from this view, and I'm going to copy all of this junk like this. And no, I'm not. I'm going to take a blueprint and put it into my inventory because I can't really do it the right way here. Let's go like this. All right, so first we remove all the things that we certainly don't want in our blueprint, which is the majority of items. There. And now we open this one again, and then we take all of these things in here, all the fake ones. I have to remove these because they are not supposed to be part of the blueprint. And it should get us 48 in total, I guess. Like this. Try again. There is one too many. That one. Thank you. And now I do here. Oh. I forgot it. Shit. I need to redo it again. Sorry. Remember the tiles. Like this. And then we can take it again. This one will be that one, and lights, city, block. Okay, that's actually working. So let's take these out again. This gets a bit difficult on big blueprints like this. Just right click on each of these so they disappear from the blueprint. 48, save it. Put it into here. We're going to take one more thing that I want to save because you want it. And that's going to be this one over here. Copy. Starting from this one and to here. Yeah, I will take that one out. This one is basic smelting. And that one. Good. Now we have our blueprints. We have everything we need. I am going to wrap this one up with the look on this beautiful city block. I'll be making lots and lots of city blocks all over the place because that's going to be how we build this base from now on. And everything will sort of be contained within a city block. Something will be here, and then we'll get some more things. It's all going to be awesome, but it's going to be very big, and that's kind of interesting to build it like that. So thank you very much for joining. If you like what you saw, be sure to leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to see more, then if you haven't already, then maybe it's time to hit that subscribe button if you like the content being created. And I hope to see you in the next episode where we continue the evolution of the base. So thank you very much for joining and see you next time. Bye.